Hi, I'm Nick and I'm with RatPac Dimmers, and today I'm going to talk to you about our new product, Satellite. It's a single universe node. It's great when you're using Titan tubes, Astera tubes, and you need a bunch of universes because each one of these is a single universe of DMX. So first, let's just talk about how you set it up. You're going to press and hold this center button right here for about 3 seconds until you see this green light activate. Once that comes up, the device starts to boot itself up and starts preparing to become either a host or a client. Notice this Wi-Fi indicator light right here. These devices will ship in client mode. The single blink is telling you that it's in client mode but looking for a host. So once I find a second device, hold the center power button here like this. Lights activate. This Wi-Fi indicator light here will be solid red, saying this is a host. This Wi-Fi indicator light here will be blinking rapidly twice, saying I'm a client. Now, what do the other buttons mean here? These actually aren't buttons, they're indicator lights. So these battery indicator lights down here, this green one obviously means charged, and when the device is plugged in and this light is illuminating solid green, you know you're at a full charge, so you can unplug it. But when you unplug it, the light goes out. As the device is working, once we get to about 50%, this red indicator light right here will start to blink slowly. And as the device starts to drain, this button starts blinking more rapidly, and once it gets to about 19%, this button becomes solid red. Time to change the device or time to charge. Okay, so now that we have this all set up, this device is in client mode because the Wi-Fi indicator light here is blinking twice. This guy is in host mode because his Wi-Fi indicator light is solid. So I can connect my client or my host to any Lumen radio chip that's in the space, like this 12x200. So I'm going to disconnect this guy here like this. And I'm going to press this RF link button here, quick, and it's going to search for the device, as you see there, and once they find each other, boom, we are now connected. This guy is now connected to here. I now have control of my quasar tube. Now, just like the AKS, we have to go into our iPad settings. So first I'm going to go into settings, I'm going to go to my Wi-Fi, I'm going to turn on Wi-Fi, and then I'm going to search for RatPac AKS. The password is quiet on set, lowercase, no spaces. And once I get a check mark here, I'm ready to go. I'm now connected. Next, I go into my browser here. And in my browser, I type in 10.10.100.254 in the address bar here. I hit go. The first screen that comes up is the AKS settings. Basically how you turn up the power, how you channel block, channel select. But down here there's a new tab called RatPac Constellation. You're going to press that. When you press that, you will see that both these devices automatically configure and appear on this page. The first one is in host mode. Second one is in client mode. And as you can also tell that there are different colors. The different colors are indicated here in the translucent window, so you can tell which is which. Purple universe is one universe, red universe is another universe. There's other cool features here where you can link, you can unlink, you can identify the device with this ID button here. If you press the ID button, the device blinks rapidly, showing you which one you're talking to. Then I go to my blackout app. I go to channel 12. At full, enter. Now I have control of the light. 12, at 10%, enter. Okay, now that we've gone over what the buttons do and what the indicator lights mean, let's get into how do you change the color inside this translucent window to denote what universe you're in. Universe 1 is blue, universe 2 is green. You go into your Constellation section on your iPad, and right here there's an area that you get a drop-down menu slider, if you will, and you just touch the color that you want it to be, and in about 10 seconds, it changes. I can also link and unlink from here. As you can see, I believe I have just linked the transmitter to my 12x200. So let's see if I have control of the fixture. Go into my blackout app. I go to channel 12 because that's where it's plugged in. At full, enter. Boom, I have control of it. This is so cool, you guys. Astera tubes, Titan tubes, Arri S360s. You need universes, you need channels all over the place. This is like distributing the data throughout the stage. Over here you have one universe, over there you have another universe, all the way up to 32 universes by using just one of these as a host and the rest of them as clients. Now there's one other thing that we haven't talked about. Most of you already have an AKS, right? So this guy is already a host by nature. So if I turn him on, and I go into the device that once was configured as a host, which is this one, because as you see here, the red Wi-Fi indicator light is solid. I'm going to change him over into client mode by double pressing this power button. 1, 2. And as he starts to reboot, let's go back into our iPad. Now, we've just changed the transmitter. So we have to go back into our iPad settings, into our Wi-Fi settings, and we have to forget RatPac AKS here because that was this guy. So we're going to go into this little blue button here, forget that network, yes. And then we're going to look below and we're going to see RatPac AKS come up again. Now that one is this guy. So I'm going to select him. Password is the same, quiet on set, lowercase. And as you can see here, I have a check mark next to RatPac AKS, which is cool. I'm going to open up my blackout app. Go to test, go to garage. I'm going to find channel 12, at, out, enter, and boom. I've just made this guy my host. These two guys are my clients. And I still have control of the 12x200. The other thing that's awesome about this is that you can link and unlink. So if you see this Syntena 2 sitting right here, I can press this link button here. And once they're linked, the colors will match. It should be blue. And I have green, yellow, and red full bars. So I have full connectivity and I haven't had to go and press any buttons. Also, there is a way to configure these guys in Ethernet mode. If I want to feed an Ethernet cable to here, I need a switch and a cable, and I need to press this power button here 5 times. Once I press that 5 times, the device is now in Ethernet mode, and I can run hardwire cable here. So what's cool about that is I can go hardwire to my transmitter and then wireless to my fixture. What's great about that is now the wireless transmission is closer to the fixture. I'm not transmitting 250 feet away from this guy. I'm transmitting 50 feet away from this guy. Hopefully I've answered all your questions. There's another video online that you can watch where we have these things set up in Ethernet mode and with a console. I'm going to include that at the back end of this video. Thanks again for watching. Again, I'm Nick from RatPac Dimmers. Have a great day.